Do I need to train to failure to make gains? And if so, how do I use it? Well, first off, let's talk about failure. Failure basically means that I cannot get another repetition, right? As I've talked about previously, the key thing you're talking about when you go on any given set is which repetitions are actually stimulating, okay? Well, repetitions become stimulating when I maximally recruit and fire the muscle. Remember, your nervous system recruits a muscle and then it maximally activates that muscle. And that's when we get what we call a stimulus. So if I'm doing a set of 15 repetitions, for example, my first 5 reps, 10 reps may not be stimulating at all, right? Because I'm not really super fatigued, okay? I haven't maximally recruited the muscle and I'm not maximally activating it. I need to maximally activate it and fire it in order to actually get fatigue in it and to stimulate that growth process. So when did that actually occur, right? Well, Sundstrup basically in 2012 actually did a study where he looked at when do repetitions become maximally activated. And he found it was basically like on the last part of the set, like the last 3 reps of a set, maybe 4 reps of a set, okay? So if you're doing a set of 15, it may not be till the actual repetition 13, 14, and 15 when you actually are getting a stimulus to grow, right? There's, you guys have heard the saying, don't start counting till it hurts. Well, there's something to that, right? You've heard like Arnold in his classic movie saying like, oh, it's not till like the last repetition, you know what I mean? Or the last, 8, 9, 10th rep where I'm actually growing. It's not till the muscle hurts till I'm growing. There's something to that. But the thing to understand is this. What are we all about? We're about a stimulus and we're about long-term gains, right? There are plenty of studies that do actually show that like if I don't train to complete failure, that I can still make gains. I can still grow, okay? But what happens is this. So if I have 3 reps left in a set, if it's repetition 8, 9, and 10, that 8th rep, I'm getting that stimulus to grow. Technically, if I stop at rep 8 or 9, I'm going to still grow because I got a stimulus to grow, okay? And if I hit rep 10, now I'm going to grow, but I'm starting to get central fatigue. And I just have to factor that in. Yes, it can be beneficial, but also realize it can cause central fatigue. That's important to understand when you're planning your training, okay? So let's say, for example, I'm doing bench press, okay? And I'm doing 5 sets. If on the first set, I hit failure at 10 repetitions, or beyond failure and I do a forced rep, that central fatigue will carry on into the second set. Now instead of being able to do a second set of 10, maybe I only get 6 now. And if I hit failure again, maybe the next set I only get 5 or 4. If on the other hand I had done 9 the first set, I could have probably done 9 the second set and 8 the third set and then gone to failure on the 4th. So if I'm going to use failure, plan it for the final set and not the first set, okay? So I think that's key to really understand is that basically like, yeah, you can use failure. Don't do it if you're central fatigued going into the thing, and also save it for the last set. And realize also that if you're really feeling tired and overreached during the week and you just want a stimulus, right? Instead of doing sets of 10, maybe do a set of 8 on all of your sets so you just get a stimulus, but you can still recover centrally. Thanks so much, guys. I will see you next time.